Jackson.
Tune in to the Maze Jackson Show every day, Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m. where you can catch us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Plus, from 6:30 to 8, you can get us on WBGX 1570 AM. That's right, it's the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them, Maze said. We out of here. Peace.
Keep calling me, give you some love and you want all of it. I'm out here working, nigga, get a grip. I'm just trying to touch a million, you just wanna coexist. I say you clingy and you contradict. Give you my heart, you think it's counterfeit. Give you my word and you won't trust in it. What's the point of loving me if you don't know what trust is? I need the is you give now. please don't back down on me. I know you've got the attention I need. Put your pride aside for me. Oh, 'cause I need that ease. Put your pride aside for me. That ease. While I'm not trying to get that ease, know that I need that ease. Put your pride aside for me, baby. You're insecure, it's driving me crazy. I'm trying to get it and you keep on saying it. All my love is never enough. I put up with you for too long, now I'm over it. You want affection, I need money, I'ma call it quits. That ease, that ease, that ease. Put your pride aside for me. That ease. While I'm trying to get it, that ease. That ease. Put your pride aside for me. Put it aside, put it aside, put it aside, put it aside, put it aside. Put your pride aside, put it aside. On me. Put your pride aside for me.
Listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
Uh-oh, what's in it for the black people?
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. So many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Lenders give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And up the seal carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
I am not going to scream wake up because I'm barely up. This is Juan Takeover. I am on this radio, Maze. I will only do this for you because, you need a break. Everybody needs a break. And this morning, I had to remember it was Thursday. It was funny because I was driving. I don't know if you guys are up this morning and started driving. I'm normally not up this early. But all the police are out today. And it's sad to say that the first thing I thought was something bad happened when I saw all the blue horseshoes around the gas station. And then I remember it is Willie Wilson giving away the gas. So I'm glad to see that on this time around they are actually working with OMC and the police to actually put some more structure to it, because I think it's a great thing because these gas prices are high. Yesterday alone, I spent $95 on filling up my car. So I definitely understand that. So wake up, everybody. I'm not Maze. I can't scream it, but I haven't been here in a while. So I want to know what's up with you all. I'm actually going to be having today, Maze wanted it to be the one and only takeover with my team. So throughout the day, you'll be seeing them pop up. They're just like me. They're not going to be here right at 6 o'clock because that's an early time in the morning. And then we got the rest of our days. But I am happy. I don't know if many of you know, but COVID hit my industry, which is the events industry and the hotel industry, super hard. So to see all of this coming together and for me to be able to share with you today all the stuff we have going on. And I apologize in advance for everyone who is waiting for me to go deep dive into politics and stuff like that. I figured today will be about giving, loving, sharing, highlighting some things. We're going to highlight even with, Miss Lori Lightfoot. We're going to highlight some of the things with Miss Supreme Court, Miss Johnson, as well as, some of the things with Clarence Thomas and, his health and stuff like that. So we'll definitely dive into some of those things. But I really just want to know, what you have going on. We want to know some of your ideas on what you look forward to this summer, even this winter, and things of that sort. As one and only, we're always trying to stay in front of things. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Today, I'm going to give you the weather. I'm going to try to be a real weather person. So today, the weather is going to be 45 degrees today, and it's going to be raining all day. I think one of the apps I read said it would rain for the next 4 hours. So for those who are wearing their really nice gym shoes, you might want to, put on, you don't want to probably put on those today. So, but that's what's going on today. So let's talk about Mr. Willie Wilson and what he's doing. How do you guys feel about what he's doing with the gas? The sad thing is that I actually saw people talking negative about it, and it actually disturbed me because, these gas prices got ridiculous really, 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 really quick. And I started to think about some of the part-time workers that I know, as well as full-time people that I know. And even if you're making $18 an hour and you're paying $5, $95, you have to sometimes work even more. If you're part-time, you got to work more than a day to even pay for your gas. So I think that's one of the reasons why we're seeing unemployment, because if some of these businesses, aren't able to stay open full-time because of labor, and then the labor don't want to come because they're not getting enough hours, it's like a downward effect to me, because people aren't working. Some people aren't working. Some people have went to other industries, but this gas is ridiculous. So to see, it being affected by, what's going on in Russia, Ukraine, whatever the reason is, to see Willie Wilson come out that first time and give $200,000 and see the need. I remember I saw somebody post to say, "Oh, people are paying gas to get gas," And I had to actually make a post about it because I remember in college when I didn't even have, I was running out of money. And back in the day when you were low on gas, luckily I went to University of Iowa, so it's kind of hilly. Like literally you would take your gas cap off and hopefully the air would push the gas in so that you could go a couple more miles to make it to the gas station. And then if you are waiting at the gas station, what you do is you just turn off your car and then either you roll it or if you got a little bit left, you just turn it on and wait for yourself in line. So, for those who were saying just all kind of comments, it just tears me up sometimes when I look at these posts to see our own people tearing our people down when doing good. Like that just, I don't know, that touched me just so differently. And then I always ask myself, those people that are writing, what did you do today? What did you do today to make the earth good? What did you do today to make even one of your family members good? What did you do to make your baby good? When people just put like negative, I just don't, or try to say, why is he doing it? This money could be given somewhere. Somebody else said he could have given away gift cards. So let me tell y'all about gift cards. Gift cards, we do a lot with One and Only in the community. And gift cards, unfortunately, a majority of them will go into the wrong hands where they just resell them. Or if they were supposed to go to gas, you'll see them buying materialistic things when sometimes there's a need in the home, like gas, to get them to school and to get them to work. But because of sometimes the mentality of the unfortunate, the first thing they think is to impress people or impress the world. They put things on themselves versus investing in themselves. So to give gift cards and they're supposed to go to gas, only a small percentage will actually be in the gas station. And, people were saying, people were putting gas in their, in the bucket. I mean, in the gas cans. I'm like, whatever you need to get your gas, get the gas, and you just pray that he's doing the right thing by putting it directly in the car. So I just say, what are you doing today? Ask yourself, if you're up this morning, what are you doing to make yourself better, to make people better, to make Chicago better? What Black restaurants are you supporting? What small businesses are you supporting? And then take it that many of us may not have millions and millions like Willie Wilson, but you might have $2, you might have $3. What are you doing to do good and stuff like that? So yeah, I had to come off that moment. I was just so bothered about all those comments, and I'm just running them in my head that people were just, especially you people who thought y'all were logistics people, and you were like, he don't need to do this, he's backing up traffic. And all I said in my post, I said the only thing they need to do is get OMC involved and the police involved to help come up with a logistical plan, because when you're dealing with a crowd of people, you do want to make as little of a disruption as possible, but giving $1 million in gas, just go the other way for that morning. By the time you get back home, all that will be gone. Go the other way. When you see the traffic before you get out this morning, do a map, even to where, if it's where you go every day, do a map and just see if the red pop up. Y'all know the back streets. Go through the alleys. Go through this to get there, to make sure our Chicagoans who do need the gas get that opportunity. And believe you me, I was on E last night and I thought about it. I'm like, Willie Wilson giving that gas this morning. Let me get me some gas. So I went ahead and filled my tank up, because God has blessed me to be able to fill my tank up. So I will make sure I make provisions and make my own detours to make sure those that need it are in that line, and I'm not frustrated because I didn't prepare for that line. I hope that helps y'all this morning. So I'm sitting here waiting for some of my team to get here. You guys are going to meet throughout the day. You'll meet Tanasha Coxon. You'll meet Lele. She's one of our new team members here. And she's actually a Columbia senior, and she's actually from Brazil. And you'll meet Jeremiah. So you'll meet a lot of the characters that many of you just seen on Instagram and Facebook. They're actually showing me some love, and many of them are watching today and probably shocked that I'm on this radio station by myself, and I am too. Okay. Let's see, what else? I can't see. Hold on. Morning, if you get on, can you call me? Oh, who is that? Oh, I don't. Oh, they're talking to each other. Okay. I'll go. Wait. Bev and Lena are having a whole conversation to themselves. All right, girls, I hope y'all connect. Good morning, Lena. So I am just looking to see if any of my peeps are on here. And Lele, if you're listening, definitely post it that we're on at post it as soon as you can. But let's talk about some other good things. Or I'm trying to think, I'm trying to be a Maze version. What do normally Maze? He do the plane, he's taking off. Let's see, I can't do that. Like, that's a fact. Like with the plane, it's taking off, it's doing 30 feet. We only probably at 30 feet right now though, right? We a little delayed.
We at least flying private.
You know, I could do the private. That's a fun. Like, people don't know that private plane life is a different lifestyle for real. Shout out to Mr. Hickenbotham, who has hit, if you need to ever do charter, definitely he has a company that I've used in the past. They're great to work with, and they fly right out of Gary, Indiana. But it is the what is it, Gary Coleman? What is it? It's called something Coleman. Bessie Coleman. Is it Bessie Coleman? The Bessie Coleman airport. So yeah, shout out to that, as well as shout out these giving people. Shout out to Melanie Winston, who they do their Tuskegee classes and teaching our young women and men on how to be pilots. So that's also a great giving program going about that, as we're talking about Maze doing 30,000 feet, 50,000. That made me get up to 50,000 feet by doing that shout out. How far does a plane go up? Is it 100,000? How many? I don't know how far that goes up. Do you know? See?
It says 38,000 feet.
In the air?
It said commercial, commercial.
38,000?
Yeah, typically fly between 31,000 and 38,000 feet. Yeah.
In the air?
About
so by the
6
time you
to
get the
8 miles, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kinda.
I was almost there. So I guess I was technically about 5,000.
It was almost there. We were still taking off. It's okay. We were still
I know, we were
going up.
still taking off.
Going up.
Hey, Jerome Williams, how are you? And another thing too, I'm just gonna be just as random, and you all feel free to help me out if there's something you want to talk about today on the Maze Jackson show. I'm so proud of Maze, like, to be up in here. And the thing I love about my friends too is that if something's not happening, they build it. They make it happen for themselves. And I think that's what, always surround yourself with, like, great people that's always not even challenging you, but motivating you and pushing you to do whatever. And it's like with Maze, people always think he has a strong personality, which he does. But however, I always tell people, I met Maze when me, him, and Vince Baz, we were trying to figure this thing out. And we were 3 Black people I was in the hospitality industry. They were in the beverage business, and they were trying to get their product out. I think Vince was with Remy. Maze was like having this, he was like kind of like always had the ambassadors and stuff like that. And so we kind of like, anytime they needed something, I helped them. We all helped each other. And from that, our friendship grows. And I hope that comes back in our Black neighborhoods. It's just lifting each other up. Not this social media got people messed up. People want to like floss, capping. For those who don't know what capping means, that means lying. Flossing means, doing the most, trying to be like the Joneses, showing off all your stuff, and we need to just really go back to, like, I don't know if y'all saw that documentary on Harold Washington. It was called Sonia Jackson and some other people got together and did this documentary during the Chicago Film Festival, and I just stumbled upon it. And being a young girl when Harold Washington was mayor, I knew it was something special. I was in like 7th or 8th grade because I was in Soul Children at the time. But I didn't understand the impact of the power of our Black voices until I saw that, and saw how I think it was the 3 Eds. The 3 Eds were against him, and then turn and from this documentary began to be some of his supporters. But to see the adversity that he had, like, this is when I was talking about, this is when I saw Harold Washington was a G. It was so funny because the white people, and if you guys, it's called, Riis, can you find what the name of that documentary is? It's the Harold Washington documentary. I know I went to a couple film festivals, but this is when I said Harold Washington was a G. So during like the 1980s, the white neighborhoods were all complaining about the potholes in their streets, about all the stuff that's not being done in their neighborhoods. And because he was the mayor, everybody was blaming the mayor. However, what people didn't know is that he was going to
Punch 9, what that is?
Punch 9, yes, that's what it's called. Punch 9 is a documentary on Harold Washington. What was happening is that in the city council meetings, they had to vote for the repairs to be done in these neighborhoods. So what would happening that is that when the vote came, the same aldermen and everybody were like not approving it or whatever, or the alderman had control to help approve the damage. But what they wanted is for people to see that Harold Washington wasn't doing his job, because people like me, we don't follow government, and as well as a lot of other people. And so all you do is see what you see on TV. Well, what he started to do is, instead of him trying to tell people over the mic or on TV, he actually started going into these hostile neighborhoods, and people were like, what are you going to do with our parking? What are you going to do with this? And da-da-da-da-da. And because he's the mayor, of course, that alderman who despised him or was trying to just do some bad stuff to him, they were there because they still had to be there with the mayor. The mayor was saying, we brought it up in council, but, your alderman, it's for him to support it. As long as he supports it, we can get this done. So basically what he was doing was going into a hostile neighborhood with the person that could not stand him, but putting that person on Front Street, letting the truth be seen that, no, the reason why this is not getting done is not, I may be your mayor, but I still have to go through this council to get things approved. So the craziest thing is that that's how a lot of change started coming, and that's why even the white people started liking Harold Washington, is because he didn't stay away from those hostile environments. He went to them and found a strategy to say, okay, I'm going to get the truth out, because media is not helping, because even with media, that's why I don't watch, and I'm sorry I don't watch a lot of news, because to me, media will jack you up, because they will have you thinking one way when it's really not the truth. And I think me seeing that that documentary, it showed that so many people probably would have a disdain for Harold Washington, but to see things like that happen was crazy. And then the beauty of all of it, oh my God, was to see how Black people, the power of our voices. The power of our voices literally changed the narrative of Harold Washington not wanting to run, he really wanted to go to like a bigger seat and be a senator. And people basically came and was like, no, you could do this, you can do this, because he was already well liked in what he was doing before. But to see the legacy that he left, it actually motivated me to make sure I'm always checking myself to say, even with Blacks, whites, Latinos, whatever, that I'm always being that person going even into hostile environments, because sometimes hostile environments does not mean they don't like you. That means there's sometimes just a disconnect. There's a disconnect. There's misinformation. There's some people in there stirring the pot. And sometimes to get comfortable, you have to be uncomfortable. And so that's what I found. And that's what I found with myself, is that I go into uncomfortable positions and find out that I have so much more in common with people. And then I'm so better using my voice, and not just in the entertainment space, but making sure I'm helping those that are underserved, or those that don't really understand what's happening around them. So literally seeing that if you guys can find it, that docu-series Punch 9, they did a tremendous job. It had me in tears in there. It was like, you walk out really being like, Black Power, like that. It was amazing. Have you seen it, Riis? Do you watch documentaries?
Oh yeah, man, I watch all that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. You know what? Lately I've been so busy, I don't even watch TV. I got all my shows got like 6 to 7 episodes.
I'm the
on my
same way.
DVR.
I'm
Like,
the same way.
I gotta find days and pick a show and then watch it. But then I work so much that the show end up watching me.
So when you do watch a series, do you binge it after that point, or do you try to
Yeah, if I haven't watched enough for the show and it's like 5 episodes and it's only like 9, then I almost just wait till it's over.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm the
like
same
that.
way.
You
I'm
know
the
what
same
saying?
way. But my binging is different because I am. So even like if I love a restaurant, I will go to that restaurant 5 times in a row and then don't go for a while, like go for like years. But still with series, like remember that one Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
And that was before we had the wireless headphones. I still don't use the wireless headphones. I watched that from my iPad where my the plastic on my phone, the little wire thing melted. I literally watched and I literally called off work. This was when I was still working at the hotels. I literally called off and I literally binged watched, I think straight, like 22 hours.
You a monster.
And then went the next day, slept for like 3 hours. I woke up and then binged another 20 hours so that I could watch the whole series within 2 days. It's crazy.
Yeah, nah.
That ain't you not about that life.
Nah. I can't. I can't do that. That's
You can't.
too much TV.
It is, but I don't get I haven't watched TV right now probably since before Super Bowl because of how busy we got.
Oh, like I haven't watched television in a long time. Like actually tune into the show when it comes on at 7.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I haven't done- man, it is
That
so-
you just, it's so bad that when I do turn on the TV, I still watch Sanford and Son. Like I watch the 70s show because I don't know what comes on
Yeah,
now.
so I just see what the Jones is, check it out. You know, a lot of Netflix and everything. But I definitely watch documentaries. Like I haven't seen that Kanye documentary yet.
I have. I seen one episode, and the cool thing about it is that you and my team will come. I'm pretty sure many of them seen it because I had to stop on the documentary because people don't know, and I'll tell that story later. Is that Donda West is who actually started my career in entertainment. So when I saw that first episode, literally I text Cootie and I text Jay Ivy and I said, thank you for letting the world see Donda. Because then if by people seeing Donda, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I think that with Kanye, I pray for him every day because of Donda, his loss of Donda.
Yeah.
A lot of this has a trajectory, an effect on his life, right?
Sure.
But I literally was crying that whole episode because I was like, I can't see no more. Because Cootie and them had already told me, like back in December, that OFFEST is in there. And then the event where she changed my life was when Kanye's Dropout, when we did his first foundation event. So I haven't seen it. The other 3, because like you, I want to sit down and watch all 3 together so I can see it. But I've heard nothing but fabulous things about it. And shout out to Cootie for getting that $30 million from Netflix for that documentary.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know.
Yeah, all them films. Hey, man, I tell people, man, how you a cameraman? Man, you may not look, man, he probably was just playing around, just like walking around. Look,
Yeah.
30 million.
30 million. And the funny part on that is when he was at OFFEST, he was walking around with that camera and he wasn't an approved camera. And I was like, Cootie, what you walking around with this Kanye? He's like, I'm doing a documentary on Kanye. I'm like, okay. But then the funny part was the scene was him walking with Kanye. Walking with Common. And so I had just said, I thought you were filming Kanye, why are you out here with us filming?
Get it all. You gotta get it all. I feel Cootie. Shout out Cootie. That's right. He from out west or something. He from out, we gonna stretch.
We gonna stretch it. We gonna be like, look, I'm just gonna film.
Man,
Or you just had that camera on and don't nobody know. Like, oh no, I'm just racing on right.
You know, out west we gonna try to get it. Kanye was coming behind. Kanye ain't coming behind. You know,
that exactly the one episode I saw was just amazing. So I thought I was the only one so you're like that too.
Yeah,
you haven't watched it. No. Are you gonna binge?
Yeah, for sure. This summertime, but like right now, I got a long time. I can't even.
So it's your busy time right now, and then when is your peak time? Or is your peak time year round?
All the time. I just got to sneak in episodes. It take me 3 days to watch one episode of Power. Like I'm trying to tell you, it's bad. My attention span, like I work, like look, I'm up, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here early, so by the time I get home and think about it, I'm gonna watch TV. I'm tired.
Right.
I'm tired.
That's what I can't like now for today. I can't go home because then I'll go to sleep.
I tell people that.
So I have to just keep going. So I kind of know that it's going to be a long day. So we're about to take a break. So I hope y'all enjoying my impromptu radio show. So today is called The Juan Takeover Show. See you in a minute.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break. Maze Jackson.
What's up, Chicago? This is your man, Maze Jackson, host of The Maze Jackson Show. You hear me every single day ask the question, what's in it for the black people? Well, finally, y'all, we've got an answer, and it's called the Black People First Party. Meet us every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at TP, located at 5401 South Wentworth, Unit 17E. That's in the mall at the 55th and the Dan Ryan. And you join us every Saturday where we are taking our politics black. We'll teach you everything you need to know about the game, from how to collect a petition, to how to knock on a door, to even how to become the next mayor of the city of Chicago. That's right, y'all. It is the Black People First Party. Meet us every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at TP, located at 5401 South Wentworth in the mall at 55th and the Dan Ryan. And if you don't like it, you can still tell them, Maze said. This is a black people thing you wouldn't even understand.
Maze Jackson.
I don't know what you did, but you did it right. Girl, you make it look so easy. Everywhere you go, hair's turning left and right. Can't say you a dime, you're a 20-piece. Cause girl, you're the reason I be acting funny. Everything in me telling me don't let you get away. And all the guys looking like they wanna love you. Every day I'm your body, got none over my dead body. Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? With your hair done, nails done, when you put that clothes on, why you gotta look so good? With your hair done, nails done, when you put that clothes on, girl, why you gotta look so good? I can look and see you're not an average chick. You're shutting it down everywhere you go. Girl, I want you as bad as I wanna check. Cause you're sexy from head to toe. Girl, you're the reason I be acting funny. Everything in me telling me all that you get away. And all the guys